Okay, I think we're live. Things are mirrored. Okay. Okay, that's a little better. It cuts my head a little bit, but that's okay. You want to see the Lego anyway. This thing is massive. Like, the camera just doesn't do it justice. I can tell it's wide, but it's a whole hand width. Hello, just a sound wave. Welcome. How are you? Pop this bad boy open. Good. I am very good. Sorry, I had to get those out of the way, man. I know how much noise they make. Um, yeah. So anyway, I've been pretty good. A little bit of a headache, but not too bad. But I finally got my August 1st set, so I'm excited to be building it. Yeah, it really is. Out of like some of the other ones are just a little too expensive for me, but I thought this one not being a cheap set just felt like it was kind of worth getting, and especially with at a VIP uh, amount for $50 off. So I thought, why not? Yeah, Jedi Bob Starfighter is definitely very cool and a much needed piece. I would definitely be picking that up at some point. Just wasn't day one for me. But I'll probably be picking up some more of those August sets come September. And I'll buy next. My logic says I'm by not buying the lesser ones, I'm saving money. But realistically, I'm not. So they're 2x3. Ooh, Dark one's good. Definitely $180 is a hard sell, but it's been selling really well. It's back ordered actually right now. So I know I won't be getting the art. I just want the space for lots of UCS sets. I'm considering picking up X Mansion on that release, but I'm not sure yet. Well, yeah, definitely thought about at least parting out, but the Dark Falcon because I want those figs for sure. Put 'em over there. Like you gotta have a Dark Jar Jar for sure. There's a whole run underneath. Yeah, I definitely yeah I want to pick up the figs. I might pick up the Dark Falcon. Just I already have three Falcons. That interior does look kind of cool. So, but if I do, I'll probably wait for a little bit of a sale before I pick it up. Ooh, I haven't seen him. Hmm, those are not leaks that I typically follow too closely, but see, I'm gonna look them up real quick. Then take a look here. Because there. So you're right. They do look pretty good. I'm not the biggest Minecraft player. Actually, I've barely touched Minecraft. It's one of those others, like so many other sandbox type games that I play over that. I'm not a big Fortnite player either. But I think that they're a very cool concept. And I think the sets look really good. But probably not something that I'm gonna personally pick up. Just for the fact that I just not that knowledgeable or interested. This. Yeah, I agree. I'm more, and I know Marvel has been kind of a lot of misses, but that's kind of I'm like Star Wars and Marvel right now. Like if Lord of the Rings came back into play scale, I'd probably go Lord of the Rings. Or if I had a lot of money for $500 sets, probably Lord of the Rings is like my favorite to second favorite franchise. It's like that. Yeah, I agree. Like there's some great hits, and there's some hard misses, and that's not even just the shows and movies. Hey, Yuri, how are you? To that down. I feel like this Marvel wave was pretty good. I think the Lego Marvel is pretty good when they go back to the Infinity Saga, but some of the stuff is just a little overpriced all the time, like the Hopti and the X Jet. Both cool concepts, but just not ones that worked at the price points. Good. I'm glad. Let's see. Yeah, I like the January 23 wave, but since then it hasn't been super good again. But then like this August wave was somewhat decent. And I'll be buying probably a lot of it, which makes it hard on a budgetary standpoint, because that means that I want to buy a bunch of different teams and a lot of them. But October, I want to get the hey, Chumbly, how are you? It's not it. Yes, it is. Yeah. Um, they got a little bit. They got a set from um, what set? Well, they have the Age of Ultron, a few sets there, and they got the Milano remake. I feel like that. There's only a couple duds in the wave. That's good. I'm glad. Thank you for coming in and showing support. Yeah, most of my August buying is on hold until I go to this convention I'm going to, and then after that, whatever I have left will go towards some more August 1st sets. But this starter was definitely a day one that I had to have. So these go split side this way. And we go like that. We go like that. I definitely thought with this starter it it's a lot less technic than the previous ones, which is good. Not that technic is an important to create some structure. Like that. I think so far, in the, not even through the first bag, I think it works. Like, not that there won't be technic parts, but I think how they did it. That's fair. That was actually the one Marvel set I bought of the wave so far. I want to buy another one, and I'm going to turn it into a Balrog from Lord of the Rings. Because I have all the old 2013 sets. Not all of them, but a few. I have a pretty good idea on how I'm going to do that. Like I like the, geez. Yeah, thank you. Like when I first saw that, I'm like, oh, this is so similar to a Balrog. stud. Is basically it shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, definitely. Marvel definitely has some decent prices. Now they're not like great prices, but they seem to offer more value than even I'd have to say than like you often get more minifigures than you get with Star Wars or even DC. So in that aspect, I think it has a pretty good. Oh hey, awesome! That X-Men ship. Oh, there. I mean, there's times that they don't do and price things very well. I totally agree with you. The X-Men ship, the X Jet, the Hockey from the Marvels. I think what else? There's definitely been quite a few duds. Because I don't know, we're just talking and building. We're getting into some Marvel, even though we're building Star Wars. So just because August 1st. Yeah, I totally agree with you. That X Men ship earlier this year was not a good deal. Not at full price. You throw a little like 20% discount, see some clearance on it, then you're talking. Yeah, I I definitely get that. Oh, nice. That's gonna be good. That's gonna be a day one set for me for sure. I've missed out on every single Arc 170, so I will definitely be getting that 2025 one. Let's go like this. That is really cool. Oh, it's in pieces. Mine. Well, I've got a few different versions, but then am I good with stickers? If you mean, do I like having them? And oh, BT Bricks, what's up? How are you? Um, I don't necessarily like having a lot of them. I don't mind a few if it's a better print and detail. That makes sense. Now I do buy a lot of sets with lots of stickers, like this one has. That's this the sticker sheet. But yo, cool on Luke. What's up? How are you? Oh, you're good. I, I agree. The Mono is very expensive. I feel like it's a little bit of a better deal than the Dark Falcon, but maybe that's I haven't like actually seen it up close, so it's without they're pretty similarly priced. Where's sticker 9? You know, with my stickers, I go with fairly straight without um, probably getting them as straight as they could be. Because the burst separator method helps for sure. Yes, BT. Yeah, at like $30, it's not that bad. Like I'll probably take some Batman wings or either custom makes some of my own. Even though technically in the books the Balrogs didn't have wings, but in the films they did. And because that's how much of a Lord of the Rings nerd I am. Okay. I should have been saving up for Barad when that came out. And actually, when I was saving up for the Venator, that started as saving for Rivendell, and then it turned into that I had to have the Venator, which maybe Rivendell was a better deal. Okay. Bottom and middle. Yeah, like definitely Searcher is the right size, really the right shape. And the head, I think, works enough. Yeah. Uh, thanks for coming in, Soundwave. Much appreciated. I mean, we've had some pretty good streams, but the most interesting thing that I can think of. Supposed to do we have the three. I'm trying to think. Nothing like super memorable is coming to mind, but no, just like every week I keep on trying to hit that record and continue on streaming. Get a minifigure. And nothing too much. Yeah, hey, welcome back. I gotta go. Being on the table and dropping like it just makes it easy harder to pick it up, especially in a tight space. Around here, our schools are already back. So you might hear some kids coming by. My windows don't block out all the sound, unfortunately. If that All right. What's their? Ooh, open some Star Wars Oreos. There you go. That could be kind of fun. Part of me wants to do a video on the Milano and just have Milano cookies, or at least some part to do with Milano cookies. I'm not exactly sure how I want to do that, but just something kind of fun. Are the Star Wars Oreos still available? Yeah, like I don't want to do it in a way that is clickbaity and um, misleads people, but I want to do it in a way where we have fun with it. I think this goes like this. Everything here. Ah, see. Yeah, I live in Utah. I feel like we don't have them around here anymore. Like we did when they first came out in what, May? I want to say they came around for Star Wars Day, but where's the 1x2? That is definitely a good idea, though. Fortunately, I went on a diet right about when those were coming out, so I've avoided them. Because I know me, I will eat the whole bag. There you go. It's not. It is that. You got a clip and like this. Hopefully, it's not too far for you. Dude, same. That's exactly why I bought this. I missed out the 2006 because I was a young kid at the time, and I didn't have the $100 saved up to buy that. So I skipped that one. And in 2015, I was buying a lot of sets, but that was also when there was a lot of themes that were begging for my um, dollars. So I skipped that one, and here we are with the third one. And I knew that I had to. Oh, 2 hours. That's like me going to the Lego store. My closest one is 2 hours away. Yeah, like, exactly. I looked at my collection. I'm like, I don't have a real official Star Destroyer, so I remedied it as soon as I could. Goes. Yeah, 2 hour drive is definitely not a quick drive. Like my Walmart's and Albertsons and any grocery store around me is like a 5 minute. Ooh, you're doing Pokemon. I understood that. Why is this sitting so high though? Because are you on Pokemon Go? Oh, nice. Yeah, like I have the Luke's X going, and I've skipped. Although it's not built, I have one from 2003. I want to say, but like I felt like, you know, like the core of every collection is like that Millennium Falcon. There's a few things that build up that I feel like are important to have. You know, that's why Lego releases them so often. As much as we're like, oh, we've seen 17. Maybe that's not really the real number. Uh, X-wings or Luke's land speeders, or but I think that they're, giving people the opportunity to collect those every so often is because they are kind of that at that core of what started off Star Wars, and I think that you got to have enough from the original trilogy that are always on shelves. But like this Rebel of the Galaxy has me kind of excited because it is giving us different versions of those in a way. Whether I'm actually going to buy them or not, I still think the concept is pretty cool. Whatever this part that I'm building is definitely interesting. Like this bag seems like it's all going to be this. Let's see, adding 2 more clips. But yeah, that 2021, for being downscaled, for all the things that a lot of people have issues with, I still think it's not a bad. Yeah. Oh, I agree with you there. And I've got large shelves. This goes up front. Yeah, I've got a total of like 30 feet of space where I did, and I filled it pretty much up with sets. I mean, it has to be a little bit reoriented, but it's 8 foot shelves. It's like 24, no, 40 feet of space. I can math. Which sounds like a lot of space. There's the 2x4. But I'm running it with all the themes and sets that I'm collecting. There's going to be an axle that's going to go there. We're down here. I mean, the question that is commonly asked that I see. Oh, yeah. Wow. That is really having no space. Just took that mug off. It's going to go there. Yeah, if you, that is definitely where the only solution is either get rid of some sets that you think that you won't want anymore, or that you'll never want to buy again, because rebuying them is going to cost more. Let's see, let's go like this. Or it's buying more shelves. But like we only have so much square footage as well to be buying more shelves. Or some people like break down sets for a time. I've got a whole box of broken down sets from. I mean, most they're broken down to move. I forgot to put that there. It's dead, but not there, not there. Like that. There we go. Yeah, I mean, I totally feel you on the space issue. Like, yeah, space is an overgrowing battle, especially when it comes to Lego. There's a choice that is to be made whether to have space and not have all your sets built or displayed somewhere, or do you just choose not to have any space and have them all displayed and a bunch of shelves everywhere? And at the end of the day, it's really about what brings you happiness. Well, that's the way that I see it. Okay, where'd the part go? And luckily, when I grew up, I had a fairly big room, which I don't know if it was a blessing or a curse, but yeah, that might be the way that you have to go, unfortunately. But if they're like not the sets you're currently super enjoying, you'd rather have your Minecraft and Star Wars sets up, and go for that. You can always, like, the thing is with Legos, you can always rebuild it. Yeah, it goes like that. Wait. I missed something here. There. Like, I've got some old Pirates of the Caribbean sets that are broken down. I got a few Marvel sets I haven't built back up yet. I may in the future. But like you said, there's only so much room. Even with oh thank you. Even with like 40 feet of space, even I still run out of room. Feet is a UCS set, so goes like this here. All right. Well, thank you. Yes. Yeah. Yes, exactly. The blessing is, oh, I mean, how I had enough money for that was I basically 2023 I didn't really buy many sets. I bought a couple, but throughout the year, most of the year, as soon I was saving up for that UCS set that I knew was coming, that I knew that I wanted. Let's see. Put it there. Is I mean, I also work a full-time job, so I'm able to not necessarily have disposable income because bills and such take up a lot of that. But I set up specifically a Lego savings account where I would transfer $20 a week, all to have saving and accruing interest for that set. This. Hi, hey Rose, how are you? Is that? I'm doing pretty good, I guess. We're over here building. I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for coming in and joining us. Good. Super. Oh, yeah, like it's definitely possible if you want the big UCS sets, but that just might mean that you have to sacrifice and not buy many other sets throughout the year. Because I wouldn't say that I have a ton of money coming in, but everything in it, every part of the budget that was being used for other Lego sets was automatically just put aside towards saving towards that UCS set that I bought. Run me. How many Lego sets have I built? quite a bit, but 100, 200 in for all the years I've been collecting. Yeah, at least. I don't have an exact number. But it's got to be somewhere up in there. Yo, A-Cup, what's up? What's up, Sean? I'm liking it. It's a really good set. You know, regardless for what like people have kind of said about it, like I really like it. How many years? I've been collecting Lego for about 20, at least. 25. I got my first set in 1999. It was not Star Wars though. I didn't start collecting Lego Star Wars until around 2004. So I've been around for a while. Let's see. We got ACOB in the house. Oh, geez. Yeah, it's a good set. Definitely one that I think, like, if you don't have a Star Destroyer, this is definitely a set that you want to pick up. It's kind of what made me um, pull the plug and buy a day one. In front of that, it shows it a little more at an angle, but yeah, for my first Star Destroyer, it's a lot of fun. Yeah, like my first Star Wars set was either the 2003 Snow Speeder. Oh yeah, oh that'd be awesome. Thanks, Rose. Yeah, probably that 2003 Snow Speeder, like still with the yellow heads. Thanks, guys. You are all appreciated. I truly, truly mean that. Like I probably got really hardcore into Lego Star Wars when Revenge of the Sith came out. Yeah, like you guys are such a great community here. Like, I love coming here and streaming. It's the best part of my week. More when I work at a job that's in the middle of a transition, so not always the best. But coming in here and hanging out with you guys, it's pretty good. Matt always be super consistent with videos due to all kinds of different issues, but one thing that I try to make sure that I'm consistent with is streaming. When did those come in? Yeah, and well, that's great. And I try to get back to, I'm not always the best at being timely anymore. I used to be really good, but I want to acknowledge that I've read your comments. I want to, and if I can, I want to get back to you somewhat timely because I've been in your shoes. I've been the person that has been on the other side, scared to leave a comment on number one and number two when I finally do, and not really getting a reply or any acknowledgement. But knowing that someone's out there that creator read your comment, it means the world. So what I try to do is I try to, while I'm still small and there's not a terrible amount of comments, um, so like so it goes like this. Thank you, Dr. Teddy. Yeah, I do something wrong. Yes, these need to be reversed. Sorry, I just screwed up somewhere here. I'm gonna need to go find that. Yes. Hello, Dr. Teddy. How are you? Thank you for coming in and joining the stream. Okay, that goes like this. And that goes like that. Let's see if I can keep on building without going to find that piece. Yeah, well, now that I have a little focus, I can give you a full welcome to the stream. Darth Teddy, I definitely appreciate you. Oh, awesome. Welcome, Alexandra. Let's see. said it bends inward, but let's go the other way. And this section has just been a little bit of a challenge, but nothing I couldn't handle. There we are. We're complete. Ish. This is definitely, I can't say enough good things about this. Sticker number 4. Which should we put it on the right way? Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Like before I started doing YouTube and streaming, I didn't realize it was a special skill, streaming and building a Lego, but it kind of is. To tell you, paying attention to comments and talking to people while you're building, you're bound to mess something up at some point. It's just the fact. Stop. But I tell you, Brook Zipper and Strickers, not a perfect solution, but it does work pretty good. What's in the front of the ship? Oh, this is really cool. I think it is. Oh, thanks, guys. Like I used to watch streamers build Lego back in the day. They tell me how hard it is. They mention occasionally how hard it is to stream and build Lego. And I never really believed them. Then I did it for myself. Now I believe. See, and here we are. See. We're definitely making some headway. Should be attention for that. Because it should sit here. Oh, I appreciate that, Rose. What bag am I on? I'm only on bag 3. Like this is I'll say that I'm a slow builder, but like this set is just massive. Like there's just so much to this. This is like 14, 15 bags. It is really a big set. I didn't really realize how big it is. But we're almost done with bag 3. So I don't know that today I'll be finishing it. Big equals good. Yes. 14, I think. Look at every number, but I see at least bag 14. Yeah, this might be a couple streams to finish this. Go like that. Oh, well, we'll see. No, it goes like this. Right. There. See. Yeah, there's at least 14. You can say that with 100% confidence now. Yeah, it's really not. It's a few more bags than like the ATT and Gunship, but it's a very similar size. I think those were like 12, if I remember right, but it's been a long time. Yeah, yes, it will. Because right now we have like just the shape of it. On to bag 4. I'm gonna see where bag 4 is. Ooh, nice. How how big of a set? What was that? Oh, well, I got away without it. I remember that set. I never got it. But 1,000. Okay. Yeah, you get above 1,000. It's a big. It becomes a big um, build. I will always take. Yeah, that's one of the ones that I have, which is pretty similar in piece count to the gunship that came out last year, which is also one that I have. The biggest I put together was the better. You can't be, I mean, you can, but it's like, I think it ranks in, yeah, I mean, the Time Machine's classic, and you don't know if um, Lego will ever remake that. So that was a good pull. Just picking that up. Where the ATT, you're not going to get necessarily the same ATT, but you know, Lego more than likely down the road is going to remake it. It's a good movie. I remember watching that. And then in 2015, they had a special edition of the USA Today, which I have. That had everything, a bunch of articles tying Back to the Future. 5,000 pieces. It is not messing around. Took me like 10 weeks to build. I don't know how many hours, 15, 16 maybe. It was definitely a long build. That's the downside to those big sets. If you want to knock them all out in like one build session, the big banner. Oh, there you go. To rebuild the DeLorean for live stream. There you go. Sounds like a great live stream right there. Where is there? Definitely the hardest part with like rebuilding a set versus bag is it does take you a little bit longer than it did to build it. Happy to help. There you go. He's right there. Yeah, been hanging out for about an hour now. I'll see you, Rose. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. Where does that axle go? Like that. Definitely doing a DeLorean live stream would be a lot of fun. The bad part with rebuilding sets, from my experience, because I've done those rebuilding live streams, is that more than likely you don't have the parts, because I didn't, sorted by the bags. So that's the whole process in what by the bags that they are in the instructions as. If that makes sense. So it just takes a little bit longer to find them. Gonna need gray axle piece right here. That I'm just gonna go like that. This. Oh, there you go. That is a smart way to do that. The last time it really broke apart sets, there was a lot of sets, was to move. So I was less concerned about pieces by the bags. I think I did a couple my Millennium Falcons that way. And it's harder with older sets because they don't have the pieces sorted. They didn't have the pieces sorted by bag. That's just technology, I guess. Oh yeah, like putting them in like little sandwich bags and then throwing them in the gallon bag. That's a great way. I usually just do them by the gallon bag and they get mixed in. But if it's going to be a two-part sort, then I make sure that the half that's going in the first sandwich bag is the first half of the ship, and so on. But I like the idea of putting them in sandwich bags. Label them accordingly, which will make the build process just a little bit easier. Like even, yeah, like even if you did a quart size bag for those bigger builds, quarts and sandwiches, depending on how many pieces you're gonna have, label them, putting them inside the gallon bag, keep it all together. There you go. Like that's, in theory, sounds like a great idea. Like, the taking apart process becomes a little bit longer, but I mean, basically, you just have to reverse engineer how you're taking it apart, or you take it apart and you're starting, instead of starting with what's in bag 1, you're starting with what's in bag 14 or whatever the last bag is. It's really not too bad. Ooh, 6s. It's a good one. So I've got mine right here. It doesn't stand up real well, just a little warning, but it looks really good. See who's in there? Who's Banner? But I have him leaning against the wall on my shelf just because he doesn't stand up super well. I've almost thought about like those old, seeing what I have, or picking up a Hot Toys stand for him, just because he's kind of similar in posability, and maybe he would. Because there are certain movements that he will stand up on. But that's the only downside to that set that I see. Otherwise, everything else is pretty great. That's another one of my favorite sets to build. Was that one? That was. Hello, Blake. How are you? Welcome. Thank you. Yeah, it's the newest Star Destroyer. I everyone who is in here, no, but I didn't never owned one, so I bought it on day one. Good. I'm good. This goes right here. Right. Perfect. Um. Ooh. Infinity War Wave or Infinity Saga? Yeah, I haven't built the Infinity Saga one in a while. That one's more fresh on my mind. I think they both have their merits. I kind of liked the Infinity Saga one better. It closes up a lot of the gaps. The only like downside to it is, like I said, it just doesn't stand up as well as the Infinity War. That one has that's kind of where that set fails a little bit, but it's trying to be a collector set in a way too. So here, both are really good, but I don't think either one of them is bad. Goes all the way. Goes all the way. Oh, that Daily Bugle is nice. I haven't delved into the kind of more expensive Marvel sets. I want to like. Yes, yeah. The Infinity War has the little tower, and then the, one of the Hulkbuster arms has a gear that you can smash it into the tower, if I remember correctly. This is sticker number 3. Sticker number 1. Like, I definitely want to start. Like, one of my dreams. Oh, hey Rose. Well, welcome back. The dream thing that yeah, we can blame my memory. I have really good memory on certain things that don't matter. Oh yeah, newest. You kind of can't see too much behind me, but I have the newest Guardian ship, the Bowie. I have so many Marvel sets. It's just not what I'm building today. I just picked up the Searcher set, but I haven't built that yet. I have the newest Quinjet, the very first Quinjet, the Milano, the 2014, a bunch of the Infinity War sets. Sadly, not the Sanctum Sanctorum. And I haven't picked up the big version of that either. How far am I from? How far am I from where? Thanks, Dark Teddy. Yeah, it's making some progress. Well, that's supposed to be more flush, though. Should I put that? This is in the right spot. No, stop. Yes, it is. I'm on bag 4. Thank you. A little fix. This there. There. That's better. Yeah. Nope. I can just go right there. Oh. It's kind of, the shape is kind of coming together, which is really nice. That goes back there. Josh, I sometimes say on my videos, but no, it's not. I'm not like, I don't really advertise it overly much, but it's known to those who've been around on the channel for a little bit. Oh, thank you. You can blame my parents for that one. No, it's 2, and then thoughts on the brim. Um, I mean, I think it's a really great concept. I haven't looked too much into them. Like, you know, we live in a world that's not necessarily always built for those with disabilities. Yeah, depending on what version you're buying is going to depend on your cost. The 2015 one is going to cost you quite a bit, but they have the better stormtroopers. But I definitely like this one has Cal Kestis. This Darth Vader is probably a better version of Darth Vader than the 2015. So there's a bit of pros and cons between the two. and there's going to be some differences. You have the older version. Oh, you have the older version. Yeah, it has some pretty kind of unique special bricks. Like the little, well, maybe it's, I just haven't seen it before, the little triangle piece to mark where the other friendly star destroyers are. It's just kind of cool. And you get the syringes and yeah, I have some of the newer Falcons. So I have Force Awakens with the rectangular dish. I have the Skywalker Saga because I wanted one with a regular dish. I think that's the last one I got, and those are the two. And so if I get the dark one, I have three Falcons, which is kind of why I've been hesitant to buy that one. But apparently, it's selling really well. I didn't think it would sell super well, being just a little bit of a weirder Falcon, but it's already back ordered. There we go. I'm gonna go one hole there. Where's the other one? Yes, I do. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Actually, I haven't finished it. I should get back to it. But I was really excited that they added the ability to take over capital ships. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, goes back there. I do. I got it on I ended up finding out it was releasing. Got it on pre-order like the week before it launched, and still got the blue milk Luke. Right now, I think is in the Mandalore throne on my shelf. Yeah, that's the version I got. I think. Oh, yeah. I'm nowhere near finishing the set. I I appreciate it though. Wait, that goes on a second. I'm only on, I'm only finishing up bag 4. But they're. I'll see you later, Rose. I realized something. Oh wait, no, that's gonna work just fine. Yeah, that deluxe edition with blue milk Luke. I really wish that Lego had used that milk canister for print for the Jedi Bob set. I think that would have been so cool. Like, now we have a frame. Like this is coming along. Let's see. So, yeah, like I think having that printed, which I think they also use the printed milk canister in the large homestead gift with her purchase. I definitely wish that they had done the printed milk. definitely hoping to pick up Jedi Bob sooner than later. See you later, Dark Jelly. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, I don't think I'll be finishing this build today. This will be a two-parter for sure. Thank you. Oh yeah, it's the Lord of the Rings from when the Hobbit was coming out. I got a few of the shirts. Thank you. Like over the years, most of my shirts have been gym shirts, so I started doing some nerd shirts too. Because why not? It goes all the way in the back. That tile. Oh, technically, I guess it goes over there. Ah, see, I grew up, and my parents made me read the books first. And the Hobbit was one of the books that I read. There's definitely some differences. Now, with the Hobbit to the films, it's quite different. And because there's a lot of material that was left out of the Hobbit. There's a lot of events that are happening at the same time, which the films kind of cover. So when you read the book through, it reads more like a children's story, which is how it was intended to be written. If you go into the Lord of the Rings and read the appendices, you'll see some of the stuff that the movies added in. But I usually rewatch The Hobbits and Lord of the Rings once a year, which I still haven't done this year yet. Oh, it goes next to these. Same thing. Uh, yeah, I'm in the same boat. I really like my favorite Lord of the Rings um, are the dwarves, the class, I guess, is creatures are the dwarves. Dwalin really became my favorite because of the movies extended. Where's that axle go? It's yeah, I agree with you. It's an axle somewhere. Connected. It was back here. Would have been there. I actually saw that on the premiere. It wasn't my first. I had watched The Lord of the Rings before that, but that was a good one to start with, though. There. Hey, and how are you? Lego Builders and Games. Remember right, Josh. Where am I? Okay. I'm doing pretty good. Loving building the set. It's been fun. I know you just hop on, but I think I gotta call it a day. It is 3:20. I need to go eat. Eat. I'm getting kind of hungry. I need to go grab some food. But I really appreciate everyone that's been on here. We got pretty far. That's not super balanced, but that's where we're at. But it's really coming together. Yeah, absolutely. I appreciate everyone that was on here. So I will see you all in the next stream. Probably be next Wednesday, just due to everything else going on. That we will hopefully finish this, but we'll see. Yeah. Thank you guys. See you in the next stream. May the force be with you.